Talisman or 3 versions? Which one wins? Short answer for me is gonna be Talisman still, okay? However, let's go over the 3 best versions, in my opinion, and I'll give you as much info as I can to help you with your decision. Okay, let's start off with smell. The closest one in terms of smell to Talisman is 100% Legacy. To me, in my initial review of this, I was bold enough / brave enough to say, I'll put my reputation on the line for this because I could not pick it apart on my hand. Could not pick it apart smell-wise. It is the closest in terms of smell. Lattafa's version is the sweetest version in terms of smell. I would say for my fellas under 21, you will prefer the Lattafa version out of all of these. One of Talisman's biggest gripes that I see about it is it's too feminine. It's too powdery, too floral, etc., etc. Lattafa's version is the most youthful, sweet version that I think my younger crowd would enjoy. Lattafa's version lasts the least out of all 4 on the table. Turathi Electric is a slightly more sweet version of Talisman, just slightly, just a touch. And I'm trying my best here. Because they're all so different, okay? So the Turathi Electric version is a version that's a little bit sweeter than this one, but not as sweet as this one. The electric version is also, in my opinion, for the first 2 to 3 hours, the most powerful. When it's on your hand, this is even stronger than the original for the first 2 hours. Okay, longevity. So Lattafa lasts the least. I'll actually get the original for this because this is interesting. Electric lasts second least. Third out of all 4 fragrances is the OG, and the one that lasts the longest as a skin scent is Legacy. Now, the funny part about this is in terms of like power, as a 1-for-1 spray when it's on your hand, this is so confusing. Sorry, I'm trying my best, folks. I'm trying my best. Legacy is not as strong as Talisman as a 1-for-1 on its hand, if that makes sense. I'd say it's 10% less strong than Talisman. So for the first 2 hours, the strongest performer is Turathi Electric. The one that goes the longest as a skin scent out of all 4 fragrances is Legacy. The best overall in terms of performance, strength, longevity is still Talisman. It's the best middle of the road for all of them because at hour 6, it's still going, whereas all of these are pretty soft. So working hours, let's go over like the total working hours for each one, okay? So projecting, Lattafa's version will go for about 3 to 5 hours. Skin scent for 6. Turathi Electric, strong projection for the first 2. Overall working for 5 to 6. Skin scent for like 8 hours. Legacy will go for a good like 8 hours. Mild projection, but skin scent for like 12 to 13 hours. Talisman works for a good 6 to 8 hours, skin scent for that 10 to 12 hours. Okay, let's go over the notes of Art of Universe. We have mandarin, bergamot, ginger, mint, pear, orange blossom, musk, amber, cedar. Okay, so those are the notes for Art of Universe. A lot of orange in this one, for sure a lot of orange at the top. I think that's why it's definitely the sweetest out of all the others. Yeah, it's nice, man. Definitely Art of Universe is a banger. But yeah, I think with it being the sweetest, it's definitely going to appeal to my younger crowd. Let's take a look at Turathi. Okay, notes are pear, mandarin orange, bergamot, pink grapefruit, orange blossom, cedarwood, apple, vanilla, amber, musk. I mean, these are all super, super close. Yeah, Lattafa's version is still definitely sweeter. It's almost like it's mixed with sugar. Yeah, but the Afghan version is sensational. They did a really, really good job. Wonderful. Let's check Legacy's notes. Ginger, pear, bergamot, orange blossom, woody notes, jasmine, amber, musk, vanilla. So yeah, no orange in the top. These two have the orange listed in the top. Yeah, definitely not as sweet as the other two. Okay, and then quick atomizer test, the original. Legacy. Turathi. Art of Universe. The original. Can't beat that. I feel like I've covered everything I can to help you make the decision on like which one is the best. The original is the best one still. Out of these three, there's really no like best, worst, etc. because they're all different and they all do something different for different people. Lattafa's version definitely appeals to my younger crowd. Legacy definitely appeals to people who want this in a bottle, but it's going to go a little longer, but it's not as powerful. Turathi Electric does a fantastic job of bridging all those gaps, but it's not as long lasting or strong as this one. All very, very good versions. For me, it's a fantastic fragrance. I absolutely love this. Not actually a fan of the scent profile, which is that powdery sunscreen type vibe, but it's a compliment machine. Definitely sample the OG before buying this. I see a ton of comments of people buying all three of these and they're like, oh, it's awful, I don't like it. And then they'll go off to describe this. It's not a scent that's like universal. I wouldn't say like as divisive as something as Ombre Nomad, but it's definitely not like an overall, everyone who buys it is gonna love it. It's just not. I'd say it's like a 60-40 blind buy failure success rate. But yeah, I feel like I've given you as much info as I can. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any other versions. I've tried a few others that I wasn't even gonna waste my time speaking about. I would say these are the best three on the market at the moment. But for me personally, the OG still reigns supreme.